Good evening, welcome to A Couple of Marks. I am Johnny Mark.
And I am DJ Mark.
And we are marking out for pro wrestling, and we are live
to tape
from the Couple of Marks studios here in Arlington, Texas.
We got a good show coming up for you today. We have only 3 segments today. Well, 4 segments counting the curtain call.
Well, you know.
3 segments today because it is WrestleMania Weekend. Should I stop? I felt
no,
like
never, ever. Weekend. Yeah, no, it's a WrestleMania Weekend. It is bow tie season, and it is beautiful.
It is the Christmas of professional wrestling.
If you enjoy that footy game of America called football, it's like the Super Bowl.
It is the granddaddy of them all.
It is the Super Bowl of wrestling, the showcase of immortals.
WrestleMania. And now it is morphed into... No, I don't.
Okay.
Now it is morphed into... Not just that for the WWE, but for Ring of Honor. New Japan's getting in on the action.
British
Rev
wrestling
Pro's going to be there.
Australia hasn't come over yet, but I guarantee next year, maybe in Tampa.
So it is huge. So
it is the capital of wrestling. If it was a country,
I call it
whatever city it is that year.
The Mecca of pro wrestling.
That's it. That's exactly
It is
right.
the Mecca of pro wrestling, and it is
5 times a day. You need to pray to it. You got to make
you
sure
find
you're up
due east,
that in that way. Yes, that
and
way.
You pray to the Mecca of pro wrestling wherever it's at.
Get your wrestling towel out and get on it, and then start bowing down.
So
to Vince McMahon.
We're going to talk about NXT Takeover New York.
We are.
Which is a new NXT champion will be crowned in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
God, that's gonna be so good.
It is gonna be. I was
hot.
My wife and I were watching NXT earlier, and Johnny Wrestling was there with Adam Cole, and they were having
Johnny
a promo,
Takeover?
and I was and I was like, well, if you listen to Adam Cole, no, but so we're watching, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait for this match. I was like, Johnny Wrestling is the cornerstone of NXT, and every match he is in is a goddamn instant classic.
Oh, without a doubt.
I have no... I think I might be most excited about this. Like, this is like low key because like
wait, you mean the wrestler?
Like the wrestling.
I respect you.
No, this match. Like, I think it is probably going to be like a sleeper hit of the week or the weekend. Because, like, think about it. This is a huge match, and there are so many other huge matches to talk about.
The entire week, not the entire weekend, because there are some fun, haha matches.
Right, exactly.
But there are, like Dave Meltzer's star rating is going to bust this weekend.
Exactly.
Yes.
Also, the UK Championship will be on the line at this.
Yes. Oh my! I think it's going to change hands. It's just me.
Walter's coming to America.
He's so big.
He's going to take that championship back to the United Kingdom. We also have Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, G1 Supercard, which is at Madison Square Garden.
The only wrestling show to ever sell out Madison Square Garden that was not WWE/F. Whatever you want to call it.
And you're going to be there.
I will be there live.
He's going to be there.
My first wrestling show inside of Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
However, my first event in Madison Square Garden was, in fact, WWE Hall of Fame.
Bruno, rest in peace, baby.
Yeah, it's true. And Mike Tyson's mama.
So, also, there will be 2 matches on that card. That is winner take all.
I think
always exciting.
Which I think we will come back to WrestleMania. I'll bring that up later.
All right, and in the main event of the evening, we will talk about the 24-hour extravaganza that is WrestleMania 35.
The 12 to 12.
You better
AM
be up.
AM.
That's right. You better be up, and Christmas is here, and you better be up for it. No,
I hope you got your diapers on because you're not going anywhere for a long time, baby.
Get your food. You better DoorDash this. You better Uber Eats this.
You
Make
sure
better
you
get
tip
ready.
your drivers. Is all I'm saying.
But here's the thing about this: even though it is an 840-hour card,
I think they might run it up to 1,000 this year. I'm not sure.
The main event, historic,
for the first time ever.
Women in the main event, and it is, in my opinion, the hottest angle that they have going
right now. There's no way to get around it. How would they have not done this? Do you really think they're going to put Brock and Seth on the main event?
Seth Rollins has a broken freaking back right now.
You know what? Becky Lynch had a broken freaking face.
So but I'm super excited for this match. I'm not sure whose titles. I know Ronda's is on the line, but
For Shursky's, it's
I'm not
the
sure
Raw
if
women's titles on the line.
Charlotte's is, so that's crazy.
That's where I think my winner takes all comes in.
And then in the curtain call, we actually went to a show this weekend, a Texas wrestling show.
Texasmania 2.
Texasmania 2 is super fun. We did a couple of live updates from it, so if you want to check those out, you can. There's a little more in depth there.
Archives.
Yeah, check out the archive, the Hall of Archives, and we'll talk a little bit about the New Japan Cup as well.
We will.
So
might even bring up some Rev Pro. I don't even know. 'Cause I'll be there.
He's gonna be there a lot this weekend. I'm gonna be here. It's my daughter's birthday, so I'm gonna be doing that. We've also got another podcast
What's the theme
that we
of the
work
birthday
on.
party?
Pro wrestling, duh.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think there's a theme. It's at a trampoline park, so.
Oh, well, that's even better.
I mean,
those
it could
are
be
very
pro wrestling.
tiring and sweaty. I'm not exactly sure.
It's good. She can go home and go to sleep because I have to watch a lot of wrestling on Saturday.
Of stuff you got to catch up on.
Because I have another podcast that I have to work on Sunday as well before WrestleMania. So it's going to be a lot of family time and a lot of wrestling for me.
And a lot of caffeine, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes.
And for you will be there.
I will be.
At all three of these events.
And 4 when we talk about the other one, yes.
So you're going to have to come back and give some first-hand information.
Oh, man. I could do a whole show just on my experiences of what happened in New York City. I might even go see a drag show with half of a tag team. We might touch on that later.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start it off with NXT Takeover. And I'd like to, before we keep going, I'd like to point out that we are not necessarily going to talk about every match on the card.
Listen, we are not going to keep you here.
This does not need to be
WrestleMania long podcast.
Right. This does not need to be that. We are going to talk about probably the main matches and maybe some personal favorites. However, with NXT Takeover, I think we're going to talk about all of them.
It's all 5. I mean, it's 5 of them. It's really easy to do.
Here's the thing about NXT Takeover, and especially NXT Takeover at WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I think top to bottom, they are the best wrestling shows of the week.
You don't get that stupid little... Okay, listen.
I want everyone to get their
WWE
paydays.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But I don't need the backstage segments. I don't need
Ron Simmons to say damn. Although I've kind of started to like this. I don't know. Maybe I do need
I still get a little sad that that's the only people remember him as. But that's just me.
Me too. Remember him winning that championship,
Yeah.
slapping that mat?
Yeah.
So excited. He was slapping the mat.
He's also a football champion to other people, but whatever.
All right, anyway. So NXT TakeOver.
How do you think they're going to start it?
Whew.
Because we've got a pretty stacked card.
NXT title. I'm just kidding.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. No, that's going to be the main event, and like everyone is going to be done with wrestling, I think, after that main event. They're going to be like, I don't even need to see anything else this weekend.
Everything else we'll hear this weekend will be garbage.
I think they are probably going to start it out with, I don't know, probably the tag match or Ricochet.
You think the tag match?
Yeah, so Ricochet can do something crazy.
I kind of think the North American title.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get Matt Riddle out there first. Velveteen Dream. Kick
Ooh,
that
Velveteen Dream, and that would be a good.
DREAM.
I think a case could be made for either of those being because both of those are going to be phenomenal matches.
Without a doubt.
I mean, War Raiders, Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Now, I'm going to say there's no title change on that one.
I agree with that too.
Yes.
Although, if they really want to fuck, and the WWE has started to fuck with us at WrestleMania.
Right.
Like, they have really started to mess with us at WrestleMania. Because last year, everyone was like, well, Brock Lesnar's totally going to lose. And not only did he lose, he, like, won that match convincingly. Or not only did he win, he won it convincingly. Mm-hmm. There was never a time, I mean, there was a little bit of time, but, like, he won it, and we were like, oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, then Roman started bleeding, and I was like, oh, there's no way he's going to lose this one, right?
Yeah, it seems to be like every time Roman bleeds, he's like, ah! So, yeah. I think it could go either way, and either of those matches are going to be great. Who do you think?
I don't think War Raiders are losing. That's just me.
I agree with that
because I do believe that Aleister Black and Ricochet will be going up to the main roster,
and I think they're going to win the WWE Raw Tag Team titles.
I don't think they're going to be together.
I think that they're going to win it, and they're going to stay together for 25 years.
I think there's going to be a
25
whole
years.
Nope. What do you think they'll also win singles titles?
They're going to win every title.
Every title, and they'll hold them all. That'd be
I'm
awesome.
Just kidding.
Aleister holds the SmackDown World Title. Mm-hmm. Ricochet holds the Raw World Title.
Yeah,
I mean, it just makes sense, I guess.
And they never separate
ever,
and they never feud,
and they never lose the tag title.
Except their retirement feud is against each other.
I like this
double pin.
Okay,
Same time. They both lose.
You think like a small package?
Hug in the ring. Yep.
Okay, and it's just both like, you know what? We both lost.
Yes,
and it's okay. And
no,
when we lost as champions.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
That way, every title is vacated afterwards. It's just a big
Yeah,
tournament.
and it's like, they're like, well, they finally retired. So. Okay.
I don't think War Raiders are losing.
I agree.
And with the Velveteen Dream and Matt Riddle, I don't know, because I from what I'm hearing, Matt Riddle is going to be shot to the moon, and it's going to be great. But I don't know if the North America title is in his grasps yet, because he's got to lose at some point.
No.
And Velveteen Dream doesn't have the best takeover record either.
No.
You think
He has
Velveteen
like
Dream's
great.
going over?
He has great matches, but
Dream over?
I agree, but I don't really know. I haven't been watching it, to be honest with you. I haven't been watching any of this. I'm a huge wrestling fan that does not watch wrestling right now.
It's okay. You got other lives. Situations.
I tried to watch. I did watch NXT earlier today, so
the ladies one.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch 4 weeks worth of Raw tomorrow.
Good luck.
I'm not gonna do that. I would never do that to myself. I'm gonna go Dream.
Okay.
Why not?
I can see that.
Actually, I'm gonna go Matt Riddle.
You're
I'm gonna go
Riddle?
Riddle. I think title change. I don't think they're gonna stop his momentum yet.
No.
Although you know what, I did read that Vince does not give a shit about NXT. Like
I
he's just
still think
like-
Vince. Well, he doesn't need to. It's not his. It's not
well,
his
and it's
job.
like I think even I read an interview with Triple H, and he said that like Vince doesn't really care about the storylines when he like brings them up. He's like,
Clearly.
no, this is I know, because he was like, yep, DIY is back together,
Yep.
and I'm like, what? Wait a
We've been
second.
teasing that for months, but we're not actually making it happen yet. Thanks, Vince.
All right, so what about the women's Fatal 4-Way?
Women's Fatal 4-Way. We talked about this yesterday in person. When you had heard that the 4 horsewomen will start teasing against the 4 horsewomen of the WWE.
Yeah, how are those shirts gonna be made?
You're going to have. I mean, the 4
Is it gonna be
horsewomen
like
already have their own.
Yeah, but is it going to be like an NWO black and white and NWO red and black situation where like one is one color and one is the other color?
I'm very curious what they're going to do.
Is at the end of this they're going to be the 8 horsewomen?
No, never. No, not at all. If anything, well, so how long is Ronda's actual contract? Does anybody actually know?
I don't.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
I mean, yes, someone knows. I don't know.
Well, my curiosity is how long will Ronda actually want to keep doing this? Because everything I've ever heard about Ronda is that if she's into it, yeah, she's into it. If not, meh.
If the fans boo the shit out of her,
Right.
like they did at Survivor Series,
And somehow she got upset by that. Like, who fucking cares?
well,
As long as they're buying your merch, really, that's all that matters. Right?
yeah, as long as they putting that money in their pocket. Okay, I think who do you think's going to win this? I think Baszler's going to retain.
I think Baszler's going to retain too, but I think there's going to be some shenanigans.
I could see that.
And
for
also,
sure.
is this elimination? Is it first woman who gets a pinfall,
No, I think it's
submission?
just Fatal 4-Way, just like
Okay.
straight up.
Well, if that's the case, that means no DQ, which means the other two
Is
women.
that true?
That's yeah. Anything over a 3-way, is a no DQ.
Weird.
From everything I've heard.
Well, according to that guy at Texasmania.
2021 potentially Ronda Rousey. By the way,
Okay, so you think
We got a
Baszler's
couple
going to
years.
take it?
I think Baszler's going to take it. If not, it's gotta be Belair. I think because
Really? You
she's
think she's
technically
ready?
undefeated minus the loss against Baszler, but Baszler had some shenanigans with the other 2 horsewomen. So
I think there'll be shenanigans like that.
Oh, I think for sure there's gonna be shenanigans.
Like the horsewomen will come out and be like, "Boo, boo, boo, boo,
Uh-huh.
boo." And then it'd be nuts. WrestleMania weekend, right? Fucking have Bailey and fucking Sasha come down and like fuck with them.
Oh, that would make sense because then you get the 3 horsewomen over to the WrestleMania, make their WrestleMania debut.
What they're at the front row, right? Like they're always
yeah.
like, oh, look who's back! It's Becca, it's Sasha and Bailey, the WWE Women's Tag Team
Uh-huh.
Champions, and then like they jump over the railing and they're like, yo, you're gonna be punks? Like, well, let's do it. Let's do the damn thing.
Yep.